The 2026 Genesis G80 continues evolution of brand flagship sedan. Its development reflects steady updates rather than a complete redesign cycle. Genesis is focused on refinement, technology integration, and efficiency improvements here. Delays were minimal, mostly tied to global supply chain constraints. Semiconductor shortages influenced feature availability during earlier planning stages slightly. However, production timelines now appear stable across major global markets. Launch expectations indicate staggered availability depending on regional demand conditions. North America and South Korea remain primary launch markets for Genesis. European rollout follows later due to regulatory and market positioning factors. Pricing is expected to rise slightly compared to previous model years. In the United States, base variants may start near mid-luxury segment pricing. Higher trims approach established competitors from Germany and Japan in cost. In India, if introduced, pricing would reflect import duties significantly. This positions the G80 as a premium alternative rather than entry luxury. Value remains a key consideration within Genesis' overall brand strategy globally. Genesis as a brand continues building identity separate from Hyundai origins. It emphasizes comfort, understated luxury, and long-term ownership reliability expectations. The G80 plays a central role in establishing that reputation worldwide. Earlier generations demonstrated strong build quality and consistent mechanical dependability records. The 2026 model aims to continue that trajectory with incremental improvements. Platform-wise, the car uses a rear-wheel drive architecture primarily. All-wheel drive remains available depending on trim and market conditions. This layout benefits weight distribution and overall driving stability characteristics significantly. The chassis incorporates high-strength steel and lightweight aluminum components strategically. This combination improves rigidity while keeping overall vehicle weight relatively controlled. Suspension tuning prioritizes comfort without sacrificing composure at highway speeds. Real-world driving benefits include smoother ride quality and reduced cabin vibrations. The exterior design follows Genesis' signature athletic elegance design philosophy closely. It blends clean surfaces with subtle character lines across body panels. The front fascia features a large crest grille with refined detailing. Split headlamp design continues as a recognizable brand identity element. Side profile shows balanced proportions with a long wheelbase emphasis clearly. The roofline gently slopes, giving a coupe-like visual impression slightly. At the rear, slim taillights mirror the front lighting signature design. Overall styling avoids aggressive elements, focusing instead on visual harmony. Dimensions are expected to remain similar to the outgoing generation model. Length places it firmly within the mid-size luxury sedan segment globally. Wheelbase supports generous interior space for both front and rear occupants. Compared to competitors, it offers slightly more rear legroom in practice. Width and height proportions contribute to stable road presence visually. Ground clearance remains modest, reflecting its focus on paved road usage. Engine options vary depending on market regulations and consumer preferences worldwide. A turbocharged 4-cylinder engine serves as the base offering generally. This engine balances performance with fuel efficiency for everyday driving conditions. A twin-turbo V6 engine remains available in higher trims. It delivers stronger acceleration and improved highway overtaking capability easily. Transmission duties are handled by an 8-speed automatic gearbox. This transmission prioritizes smooth shifts rather than aggressive sporty behavior. All-wheel drive variants provide additional traction in adverse weather conditions. Performance figures are competitive but not class-leading by design intention. Genesis focuses more on refinement than outright speed in this segment. Fuel efficiency improvements come through engine tuning and aerodynamic optimizations carefully. Hybrid variants are increasingly relevant due to tightening emissions regulations globally. Some markets may receive mild hybrid assistance for improved efficiency metrics. Full hybrid or plug-in options remain uncertain but under consideration. These systems help reduce fuel consumption in urban driving environments significantly. They also support compliance with stricter environmental standards in key regions. Interior quality continues to be a strong point for the G80. Materials include soft touch surfaces, wood trims, and metal accents throughout. Fit and finish standards aim to match established European competitors closely. The infotainment system features a large central display with updated software. User interface improvements focus on clarity and reduce distraction while driving. Digital instrument clusters provide customizable information for driver convenience and awareness. Advanced driver assistance systems are standard or optional across most trims. These include adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assistance technologies. Safety remains a priority, with multiple airbags and structural reinforcements included. Noise insulation has been enhanced to improve cabin quietness further. This contributes to a more relaxed driving experience over long distances. Climate control systems are refined for better efficiency and passenger comfort. Rear seat passengers benefit from dedicated vents and optional luxury features. Cargo space remains adequate for typical sedan usage scenarios daily. Compared to SUVs, practicality is lower but still sufficient for most users. The G80 competes with models like BMW 5 Series directly. It also rivals Mercedes-Benz E-Class in global markets consistently. Against these, Genesis offers competitive pricing and strong equipment levels. Brand perception still varies depending on region and customer familiarity levels. However, consistent product quality is gradually improving market acceptance worldwide. Dealership experience and after-sale service also influence ownership satisfaction significantly. Genesis continues expanding its global retail and service network steadily. The 2026 G80 represents an evolution rather than a revolutionary change. It builds on strengths while addressing minor weaknesses identified previously. For buyers, it offers a balanced mix of comfort and technology. Driving dynamics remain composed rather than sporty or overly engaging. This aligns with its intended role as a luxury commuter vehicle. In the broader lineup, it sits between smaller G70 and larger G90. This positioning makes it a core model for Genesis sales volumes globally. It appeals to professionals seeking understated luxury without excessive branding emphasis. Fleet buyers and executive transport services may also consider this model. Long-distance comfort and reliability remain key selling factors in usage. Overall, the 2026 Genesis G80 reflects steady progress within competitive segment. It demonstrates how incremental refinement can sustain relevance over multiple generations.